Ready to make it official?
Let's do it. Here we go.
Congratulations, you're officially a homeowner.
Thank you so much. Man,
Jerry, this is ours.
our first home. Can you believe it?
Not until I saw that sold sign with our name on it.
And these keys, they actually belong to us
This
now.
was my first house, and I remember standing outside of it longer than I needed to. Not because it was beautiful, but because it was intimidating. I didn't feel accomplished yet. I felt exposed, like I had just made a decision that would either teach me everything or cost me everything. What I didn't understand at the time was that this door wasn't just opening a house. It was opening a new way of thinking about money, ownership, and control. I didn't buy this house to become an investor. I bought it because rent felt like running on a treadmill, working hard but never moving forward. I wanted ownership, even if it wasn't perfect, even if it scared me. This house represented progress, not comfort, and that distinction matters more than most people realize. The reason this deal worked had nothing to do with luck. It worked because I respected the numbers before I respected my emotions. I bought below market value, kept my renovation budget conservative, and planned for mistakes instead of assuming perfection. Real estate doesn't reward optimism, it rewards discipline. Early on, I learned that not all renovations are equal. Paint, flooring, lighting, these things change how a space feels without draining your budget. People think buyers are logical, but they're emotional first. If a home feels clean, bright, and intentional, it sells faster and for more money. Some upgrades look impressive, but never come back to you financially. I had to learn to separate ego from equity. Just because something looks expensive doesn't mean it adds value. Smart investors know when to stop, not just when to start. I lived in this house while it was being renovated, and it wasn't glamorous. There was dust everywhere, constant noise, and moments I questioned my decision. But living here mattered. It allowed me to qualify for owner-occupied financing and future tax benefits. Sometimes comfort is the price you pay for leverage. Every weekend I worked on this place myself. Not because I had to, but because every dollar I saved increased my equity. Sweat equity doesn't show up on paper, but it compounds just like money does. This house taught me that effort is a currency too. When the appraisal came back, it forced me to grow up fast. The appraiser didn't care what I spent or how hard I worked. They cared about comparable sales and market perception. That lesson would shape every property decision I made after this. Selling wasn't the original plan, but timing made it the right decision. Markets shift, and flexibility is part of real estate success. I didn't sell out of fear, I sold out of strategy. Knowing when to exit is just as important as knowing when to enter. Because I lived in this house for 2 years, I paid no capital gains tax. That wasn't a loophole, it was the law. Most people never learn this because no one teaches it. Information is the real asset in real estate. This house didn't make me rich, it made me informed. It showed me that wealth isn't about income, it's about structure. Once you understand the structure, the game changes permanently. After this house, I couldn't unsee what was possible. One property creates belief, 2 properties create strategy, and that's where the real journey began. Built, not bought. How I used real estate to build wealth, one property at a time.
This brown door has never had much personality. Today we're giving it a fresh coat of firehouse red. Look at that color. Rich, bold, exactly what this white siding and navy shutters need. Appreciate you vibing with me. Let me toss you a little reminder. Like and subscribe. Easy. Catch you next time.